One, two, 3. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a lot of fun, but it's gonna be rough. There's a story behind this pizza. I'll tell you about it.
So I was in Target last night and had to get a couple of things. I was out on the road, so I had to get a couple of things. I was in Target, was looking around, and noticed that inside Target they had a Pizza Hut. So I'm like, man, I think I'll just walk over there and get me a pizza. Since I got a Pizza Hut right here, I just inside the Target. So I walk over there. Lady comes out from behind the back and says, "I'm sorry, all we got is popcorn." Now, forget about the fact that it's called Pizza Hut and it had no pizza, but the fact that they had popcorn. Pizza Hut had popcorn. Something else too. The pornographers were back at it again last night in the room next to me. Oh my gosh. Keep that crap down some. It was either that or there was a cattle drive broke loose in the room next to me. I don't know which one it is. Either way, they need to get a handle on things. Alright, y'all, it's always an odd thing, and it's a weird feeling, and it's a weird, I don't know how to explain it. I just come up on a wreck. I mean, it just happened. Heading down a 4-lane highway. Speed limit was 65. Everything was, smooth. And I come up on top of a hill, and about, 100 yards in front of me, there was a small car that was spinning around. It's not funny, but I mean, I thought at first thing that come to my mind is some idiots got out here and is doing donuts in the median. But then I saw a van off to the right, and I said, uh-oh, this is a wreck. I seen all the stuffs, vehicles all just tore all up and everything. The van was a commercial van. I mean, it was used for commercial purposes, so I'm sure it was pretty good. Everybody in the van was okay, but there was one lady, the driver, and it was in a small car, and I think she'll be all right, but if she's beat up pretty good. They don't the on-site rescue and ambulatory services and everything. They were talking to her. She was, I'm sure she's in a lot of pain, but I think she'd be okay. That didn't really seem like there was, a super major sense of urgency there. I mean, they were treating her, and she was awake, and she was talking, and she was laid back, and I'm glad she's going to be okay. But I mean, it's just weird. You're riding down the road, and your mind is on. Partially it's on driving, but it's partially on whatever you're listening to on the radio, or partially whatever you're thinking going down the road, because a lot of the times you do a lot of your best thinking, your best, evaluating or whatever it is, as you're riding down the road. And just to have something like that just to throw you for 180 degrees, I mean, I was the first one on the scene, so I was the one that called 911. And luckily, by the grace of God, there was a game warden that wasn't too far behind us. And when he pulled up, I mean, I was talking to 911 when he pulled up, put his blue lights on and everything. I told the 911 dispatcher, I said, there's a game warden on site. And he said, I guess that's all I need to know. I told him where we were at, and man, within like, I know it seemed like a long time, but it wasn't like 5 minutes. And everybody was there. I'm not talking about just one vehicle. The game warden was there. He was there. I mean, like I said, he was in the area. So, I mean, he was in driving the same direction we were driving in on the same road. So I mean, he was there, and within like 5 minutes, man, the ambulance was there, the police was there, everybody was there. Now it was pretty close to a little town called Daleville. It's not a little town; it's a city. But they were there real quick. But everybody in the van was okay, and I think the lady that was driving the car will be okay too. I really didn't see the wreck happen. I just saw her spinning. That's all I saw, or her car spinning. So that's just a very, very weird feeling. It's just hard to fathom. Anybody that's been through it, and that's the second or third one I've come up just like that. Never saw the wreck, but I was the first one there after the wreck happened. Man, it's a bad deal.